closing program for the 4th edition of the Shillong Literary Festival. Our Honourable Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Paul Lingdor. Our special guest, His Excellency Mr. Firat Sunel, the Honourable Ambassador of Turkey to India. All the other distinguished dignitaries who are part of this closing ceremony, distinguished authors, moderators, ladies and gentlemen, students, friends from the media, and everyone present here today. It's a great honor to be here at the closing ceremony of what has been, till date, the most successful edition of the Shillong Literary Festival. We have had, over the last 3 days, a record number of people who have come to this festival, so indeed it's a matter of great joy. Let me welcome formally our Honourable Minister of Tourism, Paul Lingdor, who has been a great source of inspiration to the department, also to this festival, being a poet himself, being a songwriter, being a lyricist, being a great speaker who understands literature, who understands the importance of culture and of the written word. Indeed, sir, thank you for joining us at this closing ceremony. At the opening ceremony, you mentioned about the importance of such festivals and you laid the groundwork for the 3-day event, and today we see the culmination. Indeed, like Wari mentioned, it has gone too soon. We are at the closing. I'm sure many of the guests here, the tourists, the attendees wouldn't have wanted it to end so soon, but 3 days has just passed in a jiffy, and it has been a great 3 days. A very warm welcome to His Excellency Mr. Firat Sunel, the Honourable Ambassador of Turkey to India. Thank you, sir, for your presence here at the closing ceremony to deliver the keynote address and for accepting our invitation to be with us here today. Your presence adds a great meaning to this festival. Indeed, your session in the morning where you spoke about your book had gone down very well with the audience, and I'm sure your words have inspired many young writers to find the time, as you mentioned, with your busy schedule and the many hats that you wear. If you can write, I'm sure others can also take up inspiration to write. Indeed, our Honourable Minister is also, a full-time politician, but he finds time to write poetry, to write songs, to perform. And I think the message is very clear to our youth, especially who are here, that if you are inspired and if you're willing to find the time, you can do it. It's about, the effort and the discipline. So let me just, before welcoming, them also just conclude on the importance of this festival and just speak about the last 3 days. I think there can be no greater compliment to the festival than what Shobha De mentioned, the great author. She said that this has to be the prettiest festival in the world. She was quoted by Times of India in an article yesterday, and I think that is really true. For many of you who have come here, you see the beauty of this place, the joy of this place, the cherry blossoms, the light, that bridge, and all of that. It really creates the right atmosphere for a literary festival. And the festival has, as I mentioned, been a great success. We are thankful to each and every one of you, from our Minister, from Honourable CM who attended it on the inaugural day, our Honourable Tourism Minister, His Excellency, all the other authors. On behalf of the Government of India, let me personally thank each and every author, each and every moderator, each and every participant. I can't name all of you. You know who you are. We thank you for your presence, which has really added to the success of this festival. Without your presence, this festival wouldn't have been a success. So thank you one and all. And indeed, we look forward to having you at the next edition of the Shillong Literary Festival. Until then, please enjoy whatever is left of the festival. There's a play that's going to happen from St. Edmund's School, so I'm sure all of you are looking forward to that play. And we are looking forward to the keynote address of His Excellency, the Ambassador, and also the closing address of our Honourable Minister of Tourism. So once again, we welcome the dignitaries on the dais, welcome all of you off the dais, and indeed wish you very well. Thank you for your support for this year's edition, and look forward to your continued support, to your continued patronage, especially of the media also, of Doordarshan and all the other news channels, print and electronic media, who have really done a great job of covering this festival, both the local media and the national media. Your word is as important because you take this festival out to others who have not been able to come to the festival and indeed spread the good message and the great word that Shillong is buzzing, Meghalaya is buzzing, our youth are keen to read, keen to write, keen to participate in such festivals, and it's a great joy for us in the department and the government that what we're doing something right because of the support that and the love that we receive from all of you. So with these few words, I thank everyone once again and I wish all of you a very good evening. Thank you, Kublai, Mithila and Jai Hind.